Hey guys, so this is the 87 NA that I picked up for very little amount that I'm working on. Pulled the head off because they had a 944S timing belt on here originally, and so I just want to make sure that basically the cylinder head didn't get beat up or any valves jacked up. So I pulled the head off, only to actually discover that this thing is basically all brand new. So full valve job and everything on all the cylinders. So I'm gonna have to cut and weld and repair the 1 to 4 pipe as it's cracked all up, and I did a water test and it leaked like crazy. So, but shocks and springs are gonna be going in. Went through, fabricated new fuel lines that are actually gonna just plug in right here actually. So, which is actually which actually makes it real easy, so in case any changes ever have to be done. So next I'll do a little bit more cleanup on these pistons, and then go through and figure out what's going on with all these hoses. They had it Frankenstein together a bit. So it's the 87 engine, auto tensioner, but the belt covers are for an 86. So you can't get the tensioner off without possibly breaking something. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna have to do, but I'll figure it out one way or another. So, and they went through and did some weird tubing, and I don't know, it's like they had this thing all sorts of tweaked up. Had a 1983 intake manifold which will not work for the 87. So, but I mean, the color's nice, so you're gonna have to do a fiberglass repair here. So we got a small dent that's right here, and then the door and the mirror may be able to just do the set screw. So top's a little bit faded, but definitely could be brought back without too much effort. So also we got scripted door handles. So interior's a little rough, but not too bad. So according to our Odo here, hopefully you can see it, but we're at 135,731, and the Odo trip counter at 191. So that's a good sign. So we may not have a broken Odo gear. They put a, as you can see, the early arm rest here / cassette holder. That's gonna have to be taken care of. Driver's seat beat up. That's normal for basically any of our vehicles, as you guys know. So dash really isn't too bad. Has a couple cracks in it, but they're definitely all repairable. This car was sitting since 2002, and I'm surprised it's not actually in worse condition, especially for paint and everything too. So, but this is what I'll be working on to get all put back together and everything. And I'm actually pretty stoked, because once I get it all put back together, up and running, the car will be up for sale. So, and also, I mean, I've buku load of parts and everything too. It's insane. So then the rest of the crew here, my 91 944 S2. So have sewer lids on here, fully polished and everything. So very, very nice wheels. They're super strong. Had someone run into them. It destroyed the bumper, but didn't mess the wheel up. So on my wife's 944, it's a Primrose. So we got racing dynamics on her vehicle. So dash is a little tweak, but really not bad. So 270,000 miles on this one. This one we're at a little over 200,000 for the S2. About 210,000. So and then my 944 turbo. So this is the one that has the 3-liter in it. So chassis itself 332,000, and then we have 3-piece CSI wheels on this one. So I picked the wheels up for really cheap a while ago. So, and then our VW Passat, that just for kicks, I went through and I put Audi wheels on it just to sort of mess with people every once in a while. So, and then my dash really isn't too bad either. So I got a couple little dinky cracks in it. So this is my daily. This is one I drive every day to work. And actually does quite good on fuel. I'm pretty impressed. So, and then all the dogs and stuff going crazy and everything. So my only real repair for the S2 here is this section. I got smacked a little bit, but it's completely repairable. I got pieces and everything that'll be coming in. I'll be repairing it. So, yep. So that's my. And then, of course, my wonderful disaster here. I mean, I got parts and got Audi V8 parts for another vehicle and blocks, and so I think I just got to go through and sort out what's usable, what's not. Also, what's interesting on the other one is that this appears to be clear. Can't really see any like fading areas to it, like where it's partially red or not, but all in all, it appears to be clear, and it's a SA80, so, and it's made in the US, which is kind of interesting. So, but who knows? So, but yep. So that's my wonderful garage and area, and you got wheels and rollers and so much fun stuff. But this will be, once this car's done, then my wife's NA is going to be coming into the garage and it's getting a S2 engine. So I'm pretty excited about that. She is too. She really likes driving the S2. So we'll have an S2 engine in her car, and it's a non-airbag, so our daughter can ride with her. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, well, that's basically my dungeon or garage or workshop or anything you want to call it. Honestly, it's quite a disaster. I just need to go through and organize it because it is a mess. But I figured it out. So I got new tires here that are going to be going on to the stock 7x15 ABS phone dials that came on this vehicle. But yeah, I'm actually gonna have a lot of fun. Hopefully by March this car will be done. So I'm just waiting on the last couple of things to show up, and that'll be it. Alright, well, you all have a good one. Have fun. And, keep your 944s going.